Hey, welcome back. This week's recipe from the farm, classic rhubarb pie. No strawberries needed. Very simple to make and super delicious. Check it out. So I made this pie recently for a loved one's birthday, and it came out so well and it tasted so good that I really wanted to share this recipe with you all. It's so simple. So I'm making a crust. You can always get a crust from the store, which work fine, but for me, I'm making the crust here. I'm doing half butter, half shortening, kind of the best of both worlds. I put the butter in the freezer for about 2 hours before using this cheese grater on it. The cheese grater works really, really well to cut the butter into little pieces, and then I can incorporate it with the flour. I don't have to have any special tools. And then I did the same with the shortening. The shortening that was in the refrigerator. And actually, I even put the flour in the freezer before I started making the crust. And it really just all worked really well together. So I got the shortening in there. And then I'm going to start incorporating that, mixing in with the flour. And then I'm going to start adding tablespoons of ice cold water. It took me about 6 or 7 tablespoons. I have it written down in the recipe. And I just mix that until it starts to form a ball. I'm not mixing hard here. I just want to incorporate it slowly and gently. I don't want to break up all the butter and shortening. I want to kind of leave it clumpy and not over mix it. Once it starts to form a ball, it gets a little tacky, I'll turn it out onto a table. I'm kneading it, again, not too much, just enough. Get it all to hold together. Then I'm going to cut it in half, like that. And I'm going to smush it down. You can see the nice layers there of butter and shortening. Gonna smush it down, put it in some saran wrap, wrap it up, and put it in the fridge for 2 hours. Let it cool and calm down. It'll be ready to make a really nice pie crust. So as that's happening, I took the dog for a walk. Noel and I had a good time. But then I started prepping my rhubarb, just cutting into nice big chunks, really simple. I've got a sugar, I think it's like a 1 1/3 cup sugar. Got some flour. I've got our spice mix. You can check that out at the recipe on my webpage. Mix that all together. Then I'm gonna take one of my pie crusts, the bottom one, roll it out, flipping it, rolling away from me. Start from the center and roll away. Don't have to push too hard. You just want to kind of let the rolling pin do most of the work. I'm gonna roll it onto the pin, put it on my pie plate. And then I'm going to add in my sugar, about half of it or so, not really measuring at this point. Sugar mixture. I'm going to add in the rhubarb, put the rest of the sugar mixture on top, and actually put little pats of butter on top of that. And I'm going to roll out the other crust and put that on top and seal it and flute it. I'm actually going to put it into the oven. When I put it in the oven, it's going to start off at 425 for about 15 minutes, and it gives a little bit of a crust, golden brown on the top. I did an egg wash, and so that came out really nice. And so after those first 15 minutes, then I reduced the temperature down to 350 and cooked it for about another 45 minutes, just so it's bubbling nicely, but not broken down too much. Put some nice little squiggles on the top. Really, we're in the home stretch. A few times that I've made it, I've cooked it a little bit too long, and the rhubarb really starts to break down and loses its shape, which is fine, but it's really nice to kind of keep the shape. And here it is out of the oven. I've let it cool down a little bit. Let's give it a try. That is so good. Wow. Oh, sweet and tart. Wonderful flavor of spring. Wow. I like it. Until next time, keep planting, keep cooking, do something good.